Hey, this is Diana, and I need to bring up a mental health issue. So, I, in the past, dated men who had bipolar disorder. Now, I don't have bipolar disorder. I'm grateful I don't have bipolar disorder. I don't envy anyone with bipolar disorder, okay? And please, I'm not an expert in bipolar disorder, but I do know of some symptoms that occur in people who do suffer from bipolar disorder. A, shopping sprees. When someone is going through a manic episode, they feel this excitement and like urge to purchase gifts for themselves and for others. In other words, they're super generous. They shower their friends and their lovers with these wonderful gifts. Okay, they just love shopping. So when they're in their hypermanic episode, they're shopping, they're spending a ton of money uncontrollably to the point where they're not even looking at their bank account. They're just spending, sometimes spending more than they're actually earning. Warning number two that you're dating someone with bipolar disorder. They might have a terrible substance abuse problem that they're hiding from you, or they have a severe drinking problem. And I guess maybe the reason for that is because they're agitated and maybe the alcohol in their system helps them get good quality sleep. I don't know. I don't have bipolar. I'm just guessing here. But yeah, so A is the hyper phases where they're shopping, 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 and spending way more money than they're earning. B, they have substance abuse issues and they might have a drinking problem. C, they're hypersexual. They're very flirtatious. They might have multiple affairs. Even if they love their wife or significant other, they have this desire to, flirt, and they have a hard time being, completely faithful to one person. And see, another thing. So when they stop with the mania, all of a sudden they are so tired and so dead to the world that they just want to sleep and collapse in their bed, sometimes, unfortunately, for days. They collapse in their bed, they draw the curtains, they want no interaction with the outside world. They just sleep, they're emotionally drained, their body is physically exhausted. And then finally, another thing that they might be doing when they're in their manic stage, they have a real hard time falling asleep, staying asleep, getting good rest. They might be up, unfortunately, for days, and they're talking a lot. Like when I dated this one person for a while, I noticed that he just couldn't keep his mouth shut. Now, he was an extremely interesting person. I really enjoyed his company immensely. I thought he was entertaining, fun, artistic, exciting to be with. And when I was able to fall asleep very easily, he just couldn't stop with racing thoughts in his head. He was talking and talking and talking and mumbling even while I fell asleep. So, those are some things to look out for. And I don't know how to cure bipolar. Um, I think a lot of people who have bipolar are offered medication to, help with the symptoms of bipolar disorder. But there are people that hate the medication. They say that it changes their personality and it's kind of like hinders their creativity, and it changes how they feel, and maybe they feel kind of like a void inside. Maybe the medication deadens their sensitivity and they don't like that. And then another sign of bipolar disorder is feelings of, grandeur, where they feel like they can conquer anything they want to. They can conquer the world. They're on top of the world. They're feeling like the life of the party. Nothing can hinder them. They have goals. and I'm just sharing all this because I think it's important to get it out there. And then last but not least is hygiene. Unfortunately, when someone has bipolar disorder, and they're going through a depressive episode, they might neglect their hygiene. They don't want to take a bath. They don't want to take a shower. If they're a guy, they stop shaving. They stop, dressing up. They might end up wearing the same clothes day after day. And I guess, those are the things to look out for if you really love someone dearly and you're seeing that their disorder, their chemical imbalance is affecting your relationship with them. You might want to help them seek counseling. And I'm done with this video. I've said enough, okay? And I hope that this hits the right audience and helps you understand what your partner is going through. Thanks for listening. Take care.